Oh, wow. Wow.
You got more questions, but I tell you, if you have a problem figuring out whether you're for me or Trump, then you ain't black.
What's up, guys? It's your boy, Benny. Chris Rock is defending Donald Trump and torching Nancy Pelosi to her face. Those are words I didn't think that I would say, but it is the year 2023, and so all things are possible. Chris Rock tells DC crowd arresting Trump will make him more popular than ever. Fact check, no lies detected. Daily Mail. Chris Rock says arresting Trump make him more popular than ever. Says it's romantic that the ex-president paid off Stormy Daniels so Melania wouldn't find out. The jokes: Biden came back from the dead to be in the White House. Yikes. Oh man, Chris Rock is walking that line. Chris Rock tore into Donald Trump at a ceremony honoring Adam Sandler. Comedian joke: Joe Biden came back from the dead to be president. Mark Twain Prize will be broadcast nationally on March 26th, so we'll be able to actually see him do this to the Washington, D.C. crowd. The actual setup of the joke is hysterical. You guys are really going to arrest Trump? Chris Rock says, which included lawmakers like Nancy Pelosi and several other officials who serve in the Biden administration. So this is who he was talking to here at the Kennedy Center. Do you know this is only going to make him more popular? It's like arresting Tupac. He's going to sell more records. Are you stupid? Oh, man. And he says the audience roared with laughter. We have a recording of it. It's just an audio-only recording. We'll play that for you. But Chris Rock's set was amazing.
Before I start, talk about Adam, the CNN people. You guys really gonna arrest Trump? Do you know this is only going to make him more popular? It's like arresting Tupac. He's just gonna sell more records.
Are you stupid? Chris Rock has been on a tear again, and Nancy Pelosi was in that audience. Rock noted that Trump had effed a porn star and paid someone off so his wife wouldn't find out. That's romantic. We've all been cheated on. Do you wish the person who cheated on you paid somebody off so that you wouldn't find out? Rock is referring to the fact that Trump set to face criminal charges for $130,000 in payments from his former lawyer, Michael Cohen. He sent that money to porn star Stormy Daniels. Towards the end of the 2016 campaign, prosecutors say the payment violated campaign finance laws. Of course, that's really weak gruel and is certainly not standing up in court. Chris Rock slams woke in Netflix special Selective Outrage. Woke culture is BS. Every business is BS. In the old days, it was somebody who just wanted your job. They just worked harder than you. Now, if somebody wants your job, they just wait for you to say some dumb says Chris Rock. He says businesses are full of everyone is full of He goes in on woke culture and then, of course, went in on Meghan Markle and went in on Will Smith for slapping him. Chris Rock called brave for critiquing liberal audience to its face, saying what they're afraid to say. Chris Rock essentially saying that, like, abortion is killing an unborn child. Yikes. And he's doing that, of course, to a largely liberal audience. Other comedians are backing up Chris Rock. Patton Oswalt saying having Chris Rock in the world for so many reasons. He loves it. Maybe one of the best is the constant high bar to shoot for in terms of writing, thought, and performance. Wow. Jim Gaffigan, another comedian, saying, like most comedians, I'm continually grateful for the existence of Chris Rock. Thank you, comedy gods. Daily Mail saying that Netflix essentially saved itself by going against the woke. Streaming giant stopped the rot by dumping right on shows about male pregnancy and by backing Dave Chappelle in confrontational comedy. This is the #1 streaming show right now on Netflix is Chris Rock's special. And so Chris Rock joins a number of very famous and powerful people saying that prosecuting Trump is a very bad idea. Elon Musk predicts Trump will win in a landslide victory if he is arrested in New York. Musk said that Trump would be reelected in a landslide. His comments follow Trump's truth about getting arrested. That has yet to happen. Elon Musk, of course, saying if it happens, that is a landslide victory for Donald Trump right here. 250,000 likes and 40,000 retweets. He joins Mike Tyson, fighter, brawler, legendary fighter Mike Tyson. Mike Tyson defends Trump. I don't think he should go to jail. Mike Tyson essentially saying that his friend of a long time and somebody that he endorsed for president shouldn't go to jail. Says no one should go to jail. That's what Mike Tyson says. We don't agree that no one should go to jail, but we certainly think that Mike Tyson sees very clearly, even though Mike Tyson's been bashed in the head a million times, even a brain-damaged boxer can see clearly that there's absolutely no criminal case against Donald Trump. And you have to be really brain-damaged, actually, to think that there is a criminal case against Donald Trump here. Jesse Waters essentially laying out last night what this case is all about.
For 8 long years, Democrats think their wish is finally coming true. Donald Trump says he'll be arrested tomorrow. This has been the fetish of the left forever. The former president handcuffed and paraded in front of TV cameras. What they don't realize is that they're lighting a fire they can't control. They're so turned on by the idea of Trump being locked behind bars, they're not thinking. They're not thinking about the law, and they're not thinking about the politics. Trump represents 74 million voters. What happens when you throw 74 million voters in jail?
Not good things. Tucker Carlson sort of picks up that baton and runs with it.
But no matter what happens, if this indictment arrives, no matter who you voted for or plan on voting for, make no mistake, this is a turning point for the country. Now, the headline here is not that they're being unfair to Donald Trump again, though, of course, they are, or even that Trump is the former president of the United States. Who cares? I mean, though, as long as we are indicting retired presidents, where are the charges against George W. Bush for invading Iraq under false pretenses and giving permanent normalized trade relations to China, which completely wrecked our economy? Where are those charges? Don't hold your breath. In Washington, wrecking your own country is not considered a crime. And of course, George W. Bush knows that well, which is why he doesn't seem worried at all. Criticizing the ruling class, that's what they indict you for. But either way, Donald Trump's former job as president of the United States is not really the point here. Yes, of course you can indict former presidents if they've done something wrong. That's not what this is about. The headline here is that there is, as noted, a presidential race in progress right now. And if you check the polls, you will find that Trump is leading the Republican field. That's the unprecedented thing. Taking out your opponent using the justice system. If the Democratic Party is allowed to do this, allowed to crush the presidential frontrunner, the main threat to their power, with a bogus criminal case, where does that leave us? We're done. Because that precedent will live forever. And voters will never again determine the outcome of a presidential election. It's remarkable when you think about it. So after all the yelling from permanent Washington about January 6th and how it was a threat to our democratic norms and the peaceful transfer of power, they've decided to completely short-circuit our democratic norms, not to mention the peaceful transfer of power, using the courts and prosecutors.
I mean, he nails it there. That is, of course, the point. The point is that they don't trust you. They don't want to let you choose who you wish to run for president and then run them in an honest election and then vote in an honest way. They don't want that. That allows you too much control. This is about their control over the systems, and so their control must be flexed over who is allowed to even run. Donald Trump was allowed to run for president in 2016, and that was the mistake. And then he won, of course. And even the biggest TDS sociopaths, frothing at the mouth, blood in their eyes, like Jonah Goldberg, disgraced over at CNN, knows that this entire charge against Donald Trump is completely bogus.
Name were John Smith, Mel and Bragg would not be bringing this case. And so I think that's a real political problem.
That's a real political problem, and Trump's lawyers are saying confidently that this is complete garbage and Trump will win.
Sense is that it will, Joe?
You know, I still hold out hope. I really do, Ginny. I hold out hope that some sort of sanity is going to prevail inside of that office. I understand there's a lot of disgruntled employees in the Manhattan DA's office right now. I'm holding out hope that justice will prevail. And if that happens, then there will be no charge because it's a case that will die on the vine. This will be a lasting stain on the legacy of that DA's office. So they won't win this case. I promise you that. And you could play this tape back in a year from now. They will not win this case. We will win it on the law. We'll win it on the facts. Wherever we go, we will win this case.
So they are winning already. Chris Rock is already correct. Looking like DeSantis versus Donald Trump, of course, in 2024. Those are the two big swingers here in the 2024 race. And now look at this recent polling from Rich Barris. If Ron loses, it'll be the biggest failure of a man ever. People who didn't have the best interest at heart, lack of a man who didn't see it coming. At least that's the general perspective views of these voters. essentially saying that Donald Trump is now at 60% inside of the Republican base. This is the Republican nomination for president today. Who would you vote for? Everyone else essentially like dwindling down into the single or double digits. Ladies and gentlemen, this is some big polling here, and obviously proving Chris Rock correct. And a lot of the other pundits, including Elon Musk, Mike Tyson, strange bedfellows, that you just make Donald Trump more popular, you make him Tupac. When you come after him, try and put him in jail. He's going to sell more records. He's going to get more votes. And he's going to be proven right that the system is corrupt and it stands against the people, whereby he actually represents the people, the ideals, the ideology of populism. And so these people are actually condemning you. That is populism, ladies and gentlemen. Populism is popular. And that is why they can't allow it to continue in the form of Donald Trump or anywhere. They're not after Donald Trump, they're after you. Donald Trump is in the way, ladies and gentlemen, and we must fight this corrupt system. We fight every single day on this program. It's your boy Benny. See ya.
Thank you for watching. Our channel is here to meme the libs until they cry and then to meme them crying. Their tears, they taste just like sweet, delicious ice cream. Salty, too. We ridicule the establishment and the libs because of you. Your support keeps us going. So if you like what you saw, please punch the subscribe button, click like, and ring the little bell so that you know when we're live. Don't you want to know when we're live? And make sure that you subscribe to our email list just in case the plug gets pulled, as tends to happen. If you want to see more of our videos, click here or here. My name is Benny Johnson. Stay free, Base Patriots.